This story contains real events that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. On July 27, 2019, a horrifying crime unfolded quietly in a suburban neighborhood of Markham, Ontario. A young man named Menhaz Zaman murdered 4 members of his own family, his mother, grandmother, sister, and father, over the course of 9 chilling hours. But what makes this case even more disturbing isn't just what happened, it's how the world found out. Zaman confessed, not to police, not to friends or family, but to a group of strangers on the messaging app Discord, inside a server dedicated to an online game called Perfect World. "Gonna kill my parents and go to jail, yo. This is my mom." Initially, no one knew if it was real. The person behind the username Menhaz had a history of offensive, racist messages. But this was different. He was sending images, gruesome, graphic, and chillingly personal. Real photos were shared. Viewer discretion is urged. Nicole, a criminal justice student, tried to verify the images. A reverse image search returned nothing. The pictures weren't from the internet. They were original. They were real. From across the world, Egypt, Romania, Israel, the United States, and Costa Rica, users on the server came together in a frantic race to uncover Menhaz's identity and location, before anyone else died. The group tried everything, tracing IP addresses, analyzing timestamps, and even reaching out to the police. But, honestly, they kept hitting dead ends. One breakthrough, however, came from a server admin who used game login data to trace Menhaz to a specific building in Toronto. Meanwhile, Menhaz continued sending messages. He claimed he had now killed his sister. And well, next would be his father. The urgency, as you can imagine, escalated. Eventually, a user from Minnesota contacted the local police, who then referred the matter to the Toronto Police Service. An emergency request to Discord revealed Menhaz's full information. That, in turn, led to his internet provider, and finally, to a physical address. On July 28th, police arrived at a home on Castlemore Avenue in Markham. Inside, they discovered the bodies of Firoza Begum, Moniruz Zaman, Malaysa Zaman, and Momotaz Begum. Just as he had chillingly claimed online, Menhaz had murdered his entire family. So who was Menhaz Zaman? A young man born in 1996 to Bangladeshi immigrants. Neighbors described him as polite and intelligent, but behind the scenes, Menhaz had dropped out of college years earlier. And he never told his family. The graduation date he had been lying about for years was fast approaching, and rather than face the truth, he made the horrifying decision to choose murder. In September of 2020, Menhaz Zaman pled guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison, with no chance of parole for 40 years. I never thought I'd write a victim impact statement for my best friend's murder. I thought the only speech I'd give would be at her wedding. Perfect World. A Deadly Game is a chilling documentary that captures the disturbing intersection of digital life and real-world violence. A reminder that even behind anonymous screens, real people and real consequences exist. This wasn't just a story about a crime. It was a race against time, a digital manhunt, and a tragic failure to prevent the unthinkable. And it all happened in a so-called perfect world. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, there is help. Please reach out.